Hi, everyone. My name is Lance Boudry. I'm one of the co-owners of Avalanche Creative. This is a little presentation on how to execute SEO for dentists. It is a high-level overview of how to generate local qualified leads through search engine optimization and content marketing. If you don't know much about SEO, stay tuned. This is the presentation that will help you understand how you can use it to truly grow your dental practice. So real quick, who we are, this is me and my wife. We're the owners. We're in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And some of our values as a company are to care more. That's why we've put together this presentation. We've put together this guide. We care more for our customers because we know from a search engine perspective, that's what Google's trying to do. They care more about offering a great experience by creating great content. And we're going to help you understand that that is what you need to do as well. Education. We care to help you understand what it is that we're doing, because when you understand it, you believe in it, you have more confidence in it, we can get what we need in order to help you get results. We're entrepreneurial. That means we're going to have a lot of great ideas. We move fast, and we're results oriented. Now, we offer SEO and content services, and we build websites for dentists, but it's not about the output. It's about what you get from that. We're in the business of helping dentists grow their business through their website. And we do that through SEO and content marketing on your website. And last of all, we like to have fun. So problem, solutions, role. Your problem is you need more qualified leads as a dentist. The Avalanche solution is simple. We help you solve marketing-based revenue-generating problems through content marketing and SEO. And we're going to show you exactly how we do that here in a second. And then our results. Companies that work for us for over a year generate over 130% more leads than the previous period before. So real quick, our process overview. Plan the work the plan, and the plan works. We start by identifying all your opportunities and determining what exactly we need to do to help you realize them, and we share that with you. Then we work the plan. This is so that you can do SEO without just doing tactics, but you start with strategy. You start with evidence so you know that you're actually doing work that matters, that's going to get you more visibility and generate more leads. We like to tell people that what we help people do is build a garden for your business. So SEO is like building a garden. Pay-per-click, paid advertising is like going to the grocery store. If you need to eat today, go to the grocery store. But also, start your garden today. It's not going to produce results right away, but eventually it'll produce more results, cheaper, faster, and it's available to you. It's building demand. So how does SEO for dentists work? Your potential customer's online journey. Let's think about that for a second. Here we have a screenshot of someone that searched Invisalign near me, and then you see the map pack here, or the local pack. This is Google going to show 3 different results. Now let's break this down. Invisalign, it's a service, it's a branded type of service that a lot of dentists offer, right? Near me has some relevance to the person's location, whether on their phone or desktop. Google's going to look at the location, say which ones are closest but also relevant. And you can see here, we see things like their website mentions Invisalign, or here's a review from somebody that includes the keyword Invisalign. Google's looking to offer the person that searches this the most relevant, helpful, trusted company here. And that's why we're seeing things like this. Or Invisalign near me, Invisalign in Grand Rapids, it looks like somebody's trying to create a Google My Business account just for Invisalign. That could be spam. We don't really know. But we need to consider what the searcher actually wants. And Invisalign is a really big topic. Google's going to look at Invisalign and say, does the searcher know everything they're looking for? We want to answer all the most common questions and make sure that we're sending traffic to a dedicated page on your website about Invisalign. Google doesn't want to recommend you if you just list Invisalign as a service. They want to know that you have a dedicated page because somebody is clearly looking for Invisalign services. They don't want to read all about whitening and everything else, right? So that's why it's really important to consider the user's intentions when we look at keywords. Okay, so what are your potential customers searching for? If you don't know, how can you be the local dentist that fulfills their intentions? So here we have some screenshots. We have 865 keywords, dental related keywords, And that makes up a US monthly search volume of 5,600,000, which is huge. That is a lot. Then what we even did is we took that entire list and we said, show us the keywords that show the local pack, that show this right here. And of those, there was only 86, but it made up 4 million of those 5,600,000 keywords, meaning a lot of local intentions. It means Google's going to show local dentists for a lot of these keywords. So it really matters to be considering what your potential customers are searching for and actually build a keyword list. Now, a lot of times people build keyword lists and then they don't know what to do with them. You've probably seen this before, like, hey, what keywords do you want to rank for? Or, here's a list of keywords. Well, what do you do with that? Keywords need to be grouped into topics, and you need to consider their relationship to one another, the searcher's intentions behind those keywords, and their likely placement in the buying journey, right? Invisalign near me means, wow, they're probably looking for someone to help them with Invisalign, and maybe they know everything there is to know about Invisalign, but Google doesn't know, so let's make sure that Google's going to look and say, let's make sure that this website actually has a lot of information about Invisalign. Or we're looking at Invisalign topically, and it's like, wow, there's lots of questions that people ask about this. We need to make sure to answer those. Yes, can that person Google them and find them anywhere? Absolutely. But Google wants to know that you answer them well because your customer is asking them. So they're looking at all of these keywords that people search in relation to each other. So you can see here we have all these keyword groups, and we've kind of broken them down by services. And we have a total monthly search volume. Now, what those keyword groups do is help inform what we actually build in your website. It helps inform what service and product pages we create, which is low funnel, like, hey, people that are ready to buy. But then it also helps us understand the high funnel, maybe what blog post, educational information. And again, that's what Google loves to see, that you're an authority. And what that means is then you can get in front of your competition before anybody else. If you're doing a really good job with some of this high funnel, more educational, very generic information, for instance, on dental bridges or dental crowns and fillings, all of these different things, right? Now you have information that you can provide your customers specifically about your services, but there's a lot you can talk about generally. Google loves to see this because it could be helpful to the user, to the person that is searching for this stuff. So your sitemap is built to create content that, when built out, meets the possible intentions of the searchers based upon those keywords. We're building a website truly based on market demand for you. Then from there, you have to take a look and say, okay, if each one of these are going to be pages, what do I actually put on that page? Again, a great keyword list and content strategy can help you answer that. So you put together content templates for each one of your pages and your blog post. And these are essentially just breakdowns of like, hey, what information, images, lists, headings do we need on this page in order to really offer a great experience for somebody? That's really what it's all about. And these can be given to content creators, people like writers and photographers, in order to produce that content that we eventually publish on your website. So then once you've really built this out, what you're doing for SEO is constantly adding value, right? You're constantly making it better over time. And we really love to break it down into like just 3 things right here. Content creation. Continually, every single month, create great content that your audience demands in order to generate those organic leads, give you more visibility in Google and the other search engines. Promote that content. Share it anywhere. Share it in emails. Share it in social media. Share it on Google My Business. And then finally, reporting and strategy adjustments. Look at what's working. Learn from that. What you're going to start seeing is you're going to start seeing more impressions. So your website will be loading in Google search results more often. Then once you start seeing that, you're going to start seeing more clicks through your website. Those clicks are going to eventually become leads, which become more revenue. And if you have a good dashboard, you can see all the way through to that. And we offer that. So if you're interested, feel free to reach out. So what happens when you consistently create that great content for your website? Well, you're going to get more qualified leads, you're going to generate leads, and you're going to build your brand's authority locally. So here's some screenshots of some dental websites that we've worked on, where we started SEO right here well over a year ago. And you can see that content ages really well. It has that compound effect. When you're working on SEO, like there's some early results, but then eventually, even if you keep producing the same amount and it's really good content, it's focused, then you're going to hit this inflection point where you have tons and tons of traffic. And this is Google Search Console, so you can see this is just organic traffic here, impressions and then clicks. And impressions, again, are like page loads of any page on your site. It loads in somebody's search query. A few more screenshots here. And that's pretty much it. That's a high-level overview of how to execute a SEO strategy for your dental practice. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us or leave them in the comments of this post. Thanks.